2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
Now this week, Henny, he's intending to beat Brooke Henderson, one of Canada's finest golfing exports.
Oh, I mean, she has the whole of Canada rooting for her. So you're not just playing against Brooke, you're playing against Brooke and Canada. I wouldn't want to do that if it was me. Brooke has a fantastic game to go along with her wonderful personality. Don't get caught up in the talk. She will have some lovely conversations going around while she beats you on the side.
Yeah, she's going to try and kill you with kindness, Henny. I see where you're going there. Good luck in this rivalry. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Nicely done. 14-footer.
Little birdie look in here.
This one's online. Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Our leader is Rickie Fowler here, playing nicely so far. Time to tee off at the second.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Handy effort, that one. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard. Definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Rickie Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Putting for birdie. This one's looking good. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
At -2, going along nicely today. Here we are at the third.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
It's been a little up and down, but she's just 1 stroke back from her rival.
Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He's in a share of 5th position.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Brooke Henderson. This rivalry could get interesting here.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, that's a bit disappointing. 4 feet to the cup. Nice stroke. For the par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
That one's heading down Broadway. This shot from 120 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Opting for the 9-iron. And that was a bit of a misfire.
A bit short with that effort.
And he needs this to save par.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now? Starting to look really good.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Ricky Fowler is currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Oh, almost went in. Sitting at 2 under par in a share of 8th position. That's frustrating. A 7-footer right here.
This for par.
Not a bad line, this. Well hold. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Going with the 5-wood. Well played, mate. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Looking really good.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. And he's safely on the green. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Looking great now.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. He finds himself currently tied for ninth. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Quality shot, that one. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Just 2 shots behind. Opting for the 5-wood. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Nice judge's speed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Oh, lovely shot into a few feet. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
What a drive. Look at that.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. And here we are with the third shot. Just a couple back from our leader. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's sitting comfortably in first place, and she likes it there.
Wow, what a save.
This tour player is just streets ahead now.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Just needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, just missed. A par putt on the table. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now at 3 under overall. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Not a bad play, that one. And now we go to the 18th, and this happened just a moment ago. Lining up for his third now. Unbelievable shot by Justin Rose. Well judged. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This is a par putt. And well holed. Let's move on. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Around 110 yards to go. Only 2 shots off the pace. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Big chance here. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a short putt remaining here. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's begin the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
A few shots under par at the moment. Tied for 5th. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just didn't drop. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Nice little par putt here.
This looks good. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier.
Simply amazing what he does from here.
Oh, that's a cracking good shot, as they say over there in UK. And back to the course with the live action. Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger, no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at, their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. And here we are with their 4th. just 3 strokes back. It was on a good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. And with that putt, now 2 under with the final few holes to go. And it's more great play from Brooke Henderson. She's on top of this leaderboard. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Opting for the 9-iron. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Well, the old hammer hands putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
How did that miss? Putting for bogey here. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Birdied their last hole.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the set. That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Now at the 17th hole.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Getting ready to play their third. Playing their 4th shot. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
That gets the job done. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how bad is this lie?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
And this putt is for a final score of 70. Looking really good, this one. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And that will do it for him at this event.